Hi, my loves. Welcome back to the Starscartel channel. If you don't know, I am Star. The message I heard is thinking of you. The scripture comes from Sirach 18 and 20. Before judgment, examine yourself, and in the hour of visitation, you will find forgiveness. God says that for somebody, you feel like your relationship has run its course. You feel like it's over. You tired, they tired, and you've just had enough. God said it is not over. You have to, like, you can't just sit in a position to where you are constantly always thinking about everything this person does wrong and you ignore the things that you do as well. God said you will come to find that you're not perfect either. You're not perfect either. So it's not right for you to sit and think to yourself that you just sick of this person and all they mess, when in reality, maybe they sick of you and your mess too. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like God is saying it's not over until he say. And if he say that somebody is for you, they gonna be for you, period. Like, y'all may have a little breakup. Y'all may have a week where y'all not talking. It may come to a month where y'all not talking. It may come to a few days. It may come to a few hours. But God is saying when it come down to it, when he say two people supposed to be together, they gonna be together, period. And in that moment where y'all not talking, that's what they thinking about. Guess who they thinking about? If it's somebody that is intended to be with you, I feel the Spirit of the Lord as I say this. They can be sitting next to somebody who look better than you, dress better than you, body shape better than you, hair done better than yours, nails and all that together. And guess what? They gonna look over there and feel frustrated and flustered in their spirit because it ain't you. God said there's nothing they can do to get away from their feelings that they have towards you. That's why God said, a lot of times people, when they looking for a husband or they looking for a wife, they'll just be like, I'll just get anybody. You know what I'm saying? You can't just choose anybody because we change as we grow older. So what happens if you marry somebody just based off of their looks and then 10 years down the line, they don't look the same no more? What happens if you marry somebody just because they make such and such amount of money and 10, 20 years down the line, they can't work no more? You marry somebody based off of their personality, based off of how y'all get along, based off of how y'all problem solve, based off of how y'all come to love that you have for one another. That's what you marry somebody based off of. You don't just go off of looks. You don't just go off of money. You don't just go off of how they make you feel, how they get down in the bedroom. Because when it really comes down to it, when the foundation ain't worth 2 nickels, it's going to crumble. If the foundation is not created correctly, it's going to fall apart. The house going to start leaning. Okay? If you don't do it right, it's not going to work. God said he wants you to be with who he said, because y'all have the possibility to build something on stable, solid foundation. The people that's in this person's face, they ain't gonna last. It's not gonna last. It's not gonna work. It's not going to work. They're going to clash with each other for one reason or another. That's just like I saw a video of a man saying, billionaires choose a certain kind of woman because they know that kind of woman is going to make sure their money is right. They know that kind of woman is going to invest in smart things. They know that kind of woman is going to penny pinch. She not finna just go out and buy a Hermes bag just because she can afford to go out and buy a Hermes bag. You know what I'm saying? And this coming from somebody, y'all already know I love purses, but I haven't bought a new purse in months. And that's just me being real, because I use logic, okay? I'd rather have a car than a purse. I'd rather have my bike than a purse. I love my purses. I do. Is it the last of me buying purses? It's not. But I also know purses come and go. I have had hundreds upon hundreds upon hundreds of purses from all classifications. The ones that's no name. I had the ones that's like Forever 21 Aldo purses. I've had all the Michael Kors you can think of. Coach, I didn't, Dooney and Burke, Juicy Couture, Louis Vuitton, Hermes. I've had them all. It's not a situation. Chanel, Machino. Baby, been there, done that. I had all the red bottoms. Been there, done that. I had the classic Chanel pumps. Been there, done that. I was down so much. I had Louis Vuitton rain boots. So can't nobody come to me and try to tell me, nothing about, like, I ain't trying to hear that. But when it come down to it, there are certain things that are more important. So I ain't tripping about rocking some Coach rain boots instead of the Louis Vuitton, because I just really don't feel like paying a few $1,000s for some rain boots right now. Maybe one day. But right now, no, we're not finna do that. But when it come down to it, God is saying you and your ways are perfect for the person that God has for you. It's perfect. Even while I'm talking about purses, I found a purse at a thrift store. And it's Louis Vuitton. And I don't mind. You know what I'm saying? There are some women, they'll look at that and stick their nose up. I know how to clean a purse site of spirits and everything. I know how to clean a purse. I was taught that. You know what I'm saying? When I was a little girl, you have to clean the stuff that you buy secondhand. And that's okay. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But I just feel like when it come down to it, in order to, to do certain things, you would have to be with a certain kind of person. There's some people that really just don't want nothing out of life. They just want to be able to have a purse. Or they just want to have a certain outfit. And they got to always have the new stuff. And they got to be fresh out the box. So they can sit the box on the cabinet and look at the box. The box ain't worth nothing. But they just got to sit there and they want to have it so they can stare at it. I don't have time for that. And I know the person that God have for me, they ain't got time for that either. It's other things at hand. There are other things that are worth it. There are things I want to have stuff that's going to last generation after generation after generation. I want my kids to have something. And I want their kids to have something. I want them to be good. I see the way the economy is going and how food prices is going up. I want my kids to be good. I want my offspring to be good. And I know I'm going to end up with somebody that's got that kind of mindset that I do. That ain't just, you know what I'm saying, spending like crazy because they got to look good every day. Ain't nobody got time for that. They got clothes at the thrift stores too. They got clothes in the clearance section too. Baby, I love me a clearance section and I love me a sale. I'm just being real. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Even when I had my settlement money, thousands of dollars in my bank account, I still love me a clearance section. I still love me a sale. I love me some secondhand. Because how in the world do you expect to have anything if you spend everything? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you spent your whole check on a purse. What you gonna do now? God said that ain't gonna be by nothing. Because the person God have for you think like you think. They not going to be able to be with somebody that don't think like that. They not going to be able to be with somebody that's just fluttered by having nice. It's a way to have nice things. You know what I'm saying? Even when it comes down to my stuff from Bath & Body. I got a lot of Bath & Body Works stuff at this point. But baby, I love me a sale. And as soon as it's $5 for everything, I'm up in that thing. But regular price, I think not. Period. I'm not going to do it. I'm not. I refuse. Why would I pay $20 for something I can get for $5? Why would I pay $20 for each when I could get it buy 3, get 3 free? Well, like, I just feel like you have to use logic with even with the I love their candles. I know Walmart got candles too. Walmart candles, they smell good, but I love they decorate the candles. They look pretty. They look nice in my room. I like them. But I got to have a sale, though. It got to be on sale, though. I'm not paying regular price for it. I refuse. Anyways, that's the message. I refuse. The only way you're going to get me to do it is if it's a gift. Otherwise, I refuse. And I'm just being real. And I'm just being real. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being real. That's the only way you can get me to do it is if it's a gift for somebody else. Like the Mother's Day thing, I got some stuff for my mama. I didn't pay the sale price. I paid regular price, but that's fine. That's a gift. But as far as like the stuff that I have, I refuse. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. Anyways, that's the message, y'all. That's the message, y'all. God said the person that he had for you is deeper than just looks. It's deeper than, the way you get down in the bed. It's deeper than how you cook. And that may be a big part of it as well. You know what I'm saying? Because there's some people that just simply don't know how to cook. And they think they may think they know how to cook, but when they cook it, it don't come out too good. And you know what I'm saying? And some people, like, you know what I'm saying? It's a difference between somebody that, you know what I'm saying, you may not cook like they mama, and somebody that just simply, they can't cook. They get to it, and it's not cooked all the way. It's not done. It's burnt to the crisp. Every time they can't even bake cookies without there being some kind of problem. Don't nobody got time for that. You know, especially as you get older, you ain't got time for that. You know what I'm saying? The trial and error phase is in your 20s. Once you get to your 30s, ain't nobody got time for that. How you don't know how to cook hot dogs yet? You ain't figured it out yet. Baby, you get to your 30s. How you haven't figured out how to make rice yet? Let me tell you the secret is 15 minutes. Every time. You know, like. And if it's so hard, get a rice cooker. Because I know how to cook rice on the stove, but I got a rice cooker anyway. I'm just being, because I like to be able to do other things while my rice, if you let it cook too long, it's going to burn. Period. Because you don't have enough water in there. And then there's some people, they put too much water. And then they don't put enough water. And then you got to get all that together. But you figure it out in your 20s. I ain't going to sit here and act like I ain't had no bad meals in my 20s. But baby, I put it together. I figured it out and I put it together. I cook new things from time to time. Now, when you cooking something new, it's okay. Sometimes you mess up. But you know what I'm saying? You got to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Like my first time doing sushi, it was all right. The second time, banging. And I'm just being real. Like, I'm just being real. You know what I'm saying? It's like what I'm cooking today. I'm cooking some shrimp fried rice and some sausage that I'm going to boil and that I'm going to fry. Like, in reality, my first time, it wasn't all the way there. But I realized that I prefer to boil the sausage instead of just frying it because I want it cooked all the way through. First of all. Second of all, it's sausage. I really don't eat pork like that. I don't really care for pork so much. But if I'm going to eat it, I'm going to cook it all the way through. And I'm going to pray over it while I cook it all the way through. That it's cleansed. You know what I'm saying? Because this is scripture. Okay? And you know what I'm saying? Some people some people got to figure it out. Some people got to figure it out. Sometimes even if I'm making chicken wings, I'll fry it and then throw it in the oven. Because I want it cooked all the way through. I ain't trying to open it up and see no pink in the inside. Ain't nobody got time for that. God said the person he had for you is not going to be studying nobody else because they not even going to see the world views the same. They not going to mix like that. They not going to have no understanding. God said it is not over yet. That's the message. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Deuces.